one of her other names. Police struggle to solve the scatterbrain. Now that's when my wifey was called the murder game. Lactose quinine covered the window pane. Since the days of Billie Holiday, she been labeled the dope game. Cool Herc, Pimp C, Studio Flame. Since the days of motherfucking day. Ooh, I forgot the bars. Getting a little rusty with this shit. I ain't been in the studio in so long. Okay, so she couldn't come in.
What's up, man?
What it do? What it do?
How's it going? So, oh man, so I ran into this book, right, and it started talking about shape shifting, right? So I was like, oh shit. So I was like, yeah, I gotta talk to Rod about this shit and see, like get some insight on that, because I was reading it. It had a couple pages. It was talking about how it kind of starts and how you can change your perception and like how people view you from happy to sad, so forth. And it starts off with small things like that. And then, when you were talking about totem animals and things, it was kind of making that whole connection. So I was wondering if you could talk more, like a little bit deeper, like, because there's more to this totem animal thing, studying it and so forth. It's like,
right. So you brought up shape shifting and ranges of emotional states and the reaction that people have to them. And then you went from there, segue to the totem animal. So that says your subconscious already know there's some similarity in understanding the totem animal and shapeshifting.
Right. So because the last time we was like, all right, if you see a particular animal, go read it, start studying it, look up how it acts and so forth. So, it's all over the place, rolling with that.
I'm about to give you some references.
I'm sorry. Yes, please.
So study method acting.
Method acting.
Right. The best method actors out right now is Denzel Washington, Jim Carrey,
Okay.
Jamie Foxx, and Will Smith. They might be the best out there right now.
Okay.
When they get into character on set, they be in character till they leave the set.
Okay.
But Jim Carrey, when he did the story of the dude from Taxi Blocker, what's his name? Andy Kaufman.
Oh, Man on the Moon.
He got stuck in that character.
Okay. Channeled it.
This is the problem with method acting. He got stuck in the character and he had to go to a site to help him get unstuck from that character. He had never embodied a character so much he couldn't break free from it. Okay. But what he did was, by studying Andy Kaufman like he did and tuning in to the frequency of Andy Kaufman, the energy that Andy Kaufman was governed by was stronger than the energy, or just as evenly strong as the energy of Jim Carrey, who was downloading the frequency.
Okay.
So he began to look like Andy Kaufman because he was under that frequency.
Okay.
But as soon as he broke character, he can look like Jim Carrey again. But that also made him 10 times stronger for any other character that he played.
Okay.
Right?
So, yeah. Go ahead.
So now, look at Will Smith playing Muhammad Ali. Mm-hmm. It's almost like Muhammad Ali sitting there.
Right.
While you're watching the movie, you forget that you're not watching fucking Muhammad Ali. He tuned into the Muhammad Ali signature frequency. It's a character trait that comes with that signature frequency. And when he downloaded it, he was able to assimilate the frequency so well, he can shapeshift into the character. We watch it all the time on TV, but we never know it. Now, characters who don't really shapeshift, but make good ass movies like Keanu Reeves. Mm-hmm. Keanu Reeves is the same character in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures he is in motherfucking John Wick.
Yep.
He's the same character in the Matrix, right? But the stuff around him and his acting style gives him the ability to pull off different expressions of the same character. He never leave his personal frequency to play a character. Instead, he used his own frequency to play the character and use like the old actors used to use on when they used to do the plays, Othello and shit. Shakespearean actor. That's what he is. Right? That's why you can always tell he the same. When you talk to him in person, it's almost like you're talking to any one of the characters. If he's cracking jokes, you're talking to Bill and Ted. Right? If he's serious, you fucking need to talking to Neo or you talking to John Wick. Here go the thing, the character John Wick, that shit that they do in there, them rich motherfuckers do that for fun and to stay in shape, combat shape. They use paint guns, paintball guns, and laser guns, laser tag, and practice shooting in crowds using Cosmic Gra and using judo, jiu-jitsu. You know, they learn different forms of martial arts, and then they run the gauntlet of the course, obstacle course, and they got to try to not have any collateral damage. So how many you dispose of with the least amount of collateral damage is how you win the game.
Okay.
So he didn't even really have to do nothing but grow his hair out, paint some fake tattoos on, and he was John Wick already.
Right. Okay. Man, that is man. So yeah. So there's So method acting, and then just because it was in the book, it was talking about kind of like the dancing, the grounding, going to, being outside. It was like find a private place, kind of just, do your dance, do your thing, just kind of, and then become the character. So, what's my man, Joker, Ledger. He played the Joker. It was like a similar story when he was, like you said he locked himself in the room and then it just became what we saw. But it's so the shape shifting part, like your physical body actually changes into
So your physical characteristics can change over time by absorbing certain frequencies. Instant shape shifting is a whole nother animal. You have to be from a different species than a human for that. And your muscles in your face have to be different. That's the only thing. You have some humans that have that ability to contort their face and make them look like different people. Right. But everybody can't do it.
Right. Okay. It was saying some people would just identify as that, but then other people can actually, you know, and what I'm getting at a lot is because when we talk about being the X-Men and stuff, Mystique, right? How she could just change into anything or anybody, and is something in her, like, and that was like one of the whole movies where they after her blood because of what the properties that were in it that caused her to be able to caused her power to be. So it was so I'm like looking into the whole shape shifting, changing who it is, and then you see those type of characters all over in like the boys and stuff like that. Like it's a reoccurring thing. So I was like, yeah, just want to talk about that shit.
The man say Snoop looked just like that dog in this video. He's talking about that Doberman. The irony of it is that's his totem, one of his totems. That's why the dog is even in the video.
Yeah, I've been seeing eagles everywhere. Like these joints be showing up at my house, like just crazy. Walk outside, oh shit, there go one. Like it's there go two. Yesterday it was four. It's like all over, just in weird places, just all random. It's a can't even count anymore. It's just like, okay, like crows out here. They're like, oh, what's up? What's good?
Yeah. So I'm gonna let you drop down, fam. I'm gonna call another one up, so I'll get a couple more in before we over with.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one, man.
All right, Tom.
And Lil's children.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I was thinking about, Rod? Hey, I was thinking about cause all the stuff you've been teaching me, and I've been putting stuff together. I said, man, so the story of Jacob, right? Of them tricking us, the story of Jacob and Esau, right? Over here, they tricked us out of our land for like gifts and shit. Like they told us, oh, they starved us out, robbed us, sabotaged our shit, and then when we can't get food, we got to go to them. We go to them. They say, oh yeah, well we give you this food, but you got to sign over and become a United States citizen and drop your Native American.
That's not how they done it though.
Okay, go ahead.
They was signing treaties with people they brought with them that went to school to be an Indian. Some of them, they just said they was a chief. They just, the people that came over here declared people as chiefs by presidential order.
Okay.
So they could sign treaties. That don't have nothing to do with us. Okay. They keep saying we were signing all these treaties to surrender the land. That their military conquest was based off false treaties with people that they brought to masquerade as us.
Okay.
Right. That's why they was able to form that reservation system with them when they was making them agreements. And them the ones who opened the casinos.
Yeah, the $5.
Them the ones don't never want us, the ones that look like me and you, to assert our organic right to reclaim this whole entire thing from the North Pole to the bottom of South America, erase all the borders. We one people.
Yeah.
Of many tongues.
Yeah.
Right. And we the people collectively feel like that we've gave everybody that was been running this government since 1776 and that we warred with since 1492 have had their chance to do us right by the people. And since they can't do us right, then the people that's right for the position to do us right is going to have to move into the positions of power. Because for evil to succeed, good people only have to do nothing. But for righteousness to prevail, you only have to do what's right.
That's right.
And by the blood and the right, we got a right to restore the matriarchy to protect the children for the next 7 generations. And there's no law in nature that overrides that.
Right.
So all of our orders from this point on, if it ain't according to the great law, you can't do it over here. And we're getting the same sentiment from the other countries around the world, from the other tribes around the world.
It's happening now.
We all tired of this BS.
Chief Warhorse will talk to me. I'm ecstatic. High reverence for the elder, for the work, for the struggle, for the suffering, and for the insight into the community of people who we are. A lot of these lies that's been taught to us about our history, she ironed a whole sizable portion of it out by explaining the Trail of Tears alone. So yeah, y'all wanted to know who got the information. Rod Hayes say Chief Warhorse got the information, she got the blood, and she got the right if she so choose to pull rank on this government. Now, they have to obey her because guess what? The people know now that their clans are coming to a self-awareness of who we are on this land, and that I talk about everything that's been fed to us. Everything. I've studied everybody's shit. So I can go over what they've been using to enslave us mentally and by default mislead and deceive us into believing that they legitimate over here. They don't got nothing to do with us. The tribes don't got nothing to do with the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. It wasn't even signed over here, right? Chief Pontiac whooped the French in Fort Detroit, and Toussaint whooped them in Haiti. That made them have to go pack tail and leave. They sent us back to Statue of Liberty to tell us that we was being manipulated by a drag queen, the Pope. See, I'm not talking about the imposters. They don't got nothing to do with me. I only care about these motherfucking feather wearing, powwow having, fire dancing, Mardi Gras celebrating, organics from. They done told us we was African Americans, we was black folks, colored folks, mulattoes, quadroons, octroons. They told us all this stuff just to make us not know who we was at the close of the age. We at the close of the age. This land belongs to these women from the mothers of our clans. That's who it belonged to. They got the first right to the earth right to reclaim the land, to protect the babies for the next 7 generations, and there's no law in the known universe that contradicts it. So we use what they said against them in order to get the understanding of how our original system worked, because we got to go back before they brought their Bible and their laws over here to usurp us. We got to go back to our stuff. The law of the land, the matriarchal order. This is the only way we're going to ever get this juggernaut off our back. Is it still freezing? Is the video still freezing? Okay, so tell me, can y'all hear me now before I cut out of this video? Because if y'all can hear me, then I don't have to cut out the video. But my energy going up, and as my energy going up, it's interfering with the frequency. That's all we doing is moving energy, right? So the energy right now need to be moved to Cooking with the Chief, and our support need to go to Cooking with the Chief. If she need donations, we need to send her donations. What if she need foots on the ground? We need to send her foots on the ground. I don't know what she needs. She got the call for it. But by me telling the public, from what I see right now, this is the chief with the blood and the rights. What do she got the right? Anything she want. She got the blood and the right. So if she got the blood and the right, and I know she also did the work, and she got the data, the information. She got the maps. She got the history. I'm going to tell y'all, support Chief Warhorse. Y'all can cut me off at that point and kick me back to the curb that I came from. It's ain't got nothing to do with what I want. It don't have nothing to do with what I want. If I want, I wouldn't have never did all of this work, because I'd have been able to take advantage of being lazy. That's not what I want. I want the people who did the work to be properly respected for the work they done. Some of them we like, some of them we don't like. I'm not taking sides with nobody. I'm just telling people what I see. If I see this, this is what I see. Well, she got the blood and the right. And if they can understand what I'm saying, because sometimes, my diction be more science-based. It'd be more, or metaphysical, or sometimes I'll flip signs. And that tend to lose a lot of people. But it tends to allow it to go to different pay grades of people, right? So when it lose you